Hi, I'm a shirtless gay guy on YouTube with opinions. Today, we're talking about my diet. No, we're not. I'm just kidding, because that's terrible. And with only 3 weeks left to Malta, I'm not giving away any of my secrets to those other bitches. Just kidding. Hair looks great. Hope you win. It's morning in my kitchen. I'm having coffee. If you don't like my outfit, then change the channel. Why you gagging so? She bring it to you every time she posts on Instagram. Today I want to talk about fear of missing out. Missing out on the gay scene. Oh, I just spilled my coffee. The gay scene as in bars. We typically think of the scene as the bars, the parties, drag queens, hot bartenders, go-go boys, the whole lot. I was talking to a friend yesterday and he started to talk about how much he dislikes the scene because he doesn't feel included. He doesn't feel like a part of it. He doesn't feel like, people talk to him or give a shit when he shows up. And that's prevalent. A lot of people feel that way. And sometimes these issues of access are issues of race, are issues of accessibility, physical accessibility, ableness. Sometimes they're issues of, of sex and gender. Those are real issues. They're real problems. But in order to talk about this, I want to share a little bit of my own story around access. I didn't always have it. In 2012, 2013, I was a lot skinnier. And my experience of living in the big city of Vancouver was one of relative invisibility in the gay scene, in the bar scene. The players, the people you think of when you think of the scene, those people didn't really look at me, didn't really talk to me. I was also younger and, maybe that's part of it. But I left town to do a job somewhere else in BC. And it was there that I found CrossFit and I started to really enjoy it. I really started to kind of nail my physique goals thanks to CrossFit. This is not an endorsement, I'm not being paid, although you can feel free, Reebok. But it brought me to where I want to be physically. I can, what I can do with my body, I'm happy with the way it looks, blah, 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 blah. So I returned to Vancouver later that same year and suddenly access, doors opened. What I think not everybody realizes about the inside, this A-list of gay guys in the bar scene, is that they're just the same as everyone else. They're not better people. They're not having more fun. They're the same people with the same issues, with aspirations and disappointments in their lives. And this is just in no way is this any kind of shade against the promoters, the bartenders, anything. But you still make choices about who to spend your time with based on who you get along with the best. And if that bartender looks at you or talks to you or says hi to you every time you come in, is your life better? There's a lot of communities. The gay community is not a monolith and it's not attached just to the bars and the scene. And it's a shame that some people don't think they have access because no one likes to feel left out at all. But having seen both sides of it and having that access, I still make choices about who I want to hang out with based on who I get along with the best. And that just may or may not be people who are within the scene. It's the same. It's the same. There's nothing going on the inside. You're not missing out. It is important to find your community, but you might want to think about what access to that community is based on. And if it's not something that you value, then you might want to reconsider how interested you are in being a part of it. You might be disappointed that you don't have access to the kinds of guys you find physically attractive. And nobody gets it all in this life. It's totally possible to be attracted and fall in love with somebody whose body you didn't dream up or see between the pages of a magazine. I just get disappointed when I hear people talking about not having access to the bar scene as if it's some kind of mythical land where everything's perfect. It's not. And oftentimes I'm thinking when these people say that, I'm like, you seem really cool. Why wouldn't someone want to hang out and talk to you? That's their loss. And yeah, maybe it's a little ironic for me to be sitting here shirtless, with my gym body saying this stuff to you, but I don't know. Life's funny. The moral of the story is, appreciate the friends you do have, be nice to people and make more, find the place where you fit into the gay community on your own terms, and don't worry about what Johnny Royd Tits the bartender thinks about you when you walk in the door, because it's not going to make you any happier. Thanks for watching. Tune in to more stuff via all the links below. Meh.